Hi everybody, this is Mary White from MW4 Designs, and I'm here to talk to you about sizing your images using Pixlr Editor. And this is an online editor. It is one that you can use anywhere you have access to the internet. It does seem to use Flash, so it may ask you to activate the Flash player on your computer. I do notice sometimes that if I open it in Chrome, it doesn't seem to want to work in different places where I'm at. I can usually get it to work with Firefox. So if it doesn't work in one browser, you might try it in another. So what we're going to do is I have some large images on my desktop, and I'm going to size them so that I can use them on my web pages, because optimizing your images to an appropriate size that you're going to use on your web page, opposed to just using the large image everywhere, is going to make your web pages load faster. So that is very important. You have a very short time to keep people on your website, so having your pages load fast is important. So let's go ahead. I have the images on my computer. I'm going to go to this PC desktop, and I've got a couple puppy pictures if I can remember where they are. I think this is one of them. Isn't that just the cutest little puppy ever? I went out to Creative Commons and found this puppy picture. It is at 31%, and if you look right here in the bottom left hand corner, it gives you the width and height in pixels, and that is 4,000 pixels by 2,667 pixels. And if I start thinking about how many pixels per inch there are, it's about anywhere between 72 and 101 pixels per inch, depending on whether you have a high def display on your viewports. And viewports are anything desktops, laptops, tablets, or phones. So that's what the viewports are. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the very top here, and this is the application toolbar at the top. We're going to go to the image tab, drop it down. We're going to go to image size. We're going to click on that. When we click on that, we're going to make sure that this check mark is on constrained proportions, because we don't want to skew the image or make the puppy look out of proportion. So what we're going to do is pretend that we know the width that we need for our website is 350 pixels wide. It will give us the height, so it will keep the aspect ratio correct. If I say OK, it will size the image down. It's still at 31%. I'm going to set it up to 100%, and that still is a very crisp, clean image that will look very nice on my web page. What I'm going to do now is go back up to the application toolbar right here and click on File and Save. And I always want to save it with a different name. So I always usually put in an underscore 350, because that lets me know that this is 350 pixels. And then you come down here and you have the option to save it as a lossy JPEG or a PNG or bitmap or TIFF or other files. I'm going to keep it as a lossy JPEG, and as you can tell, it's lossy because instead of being 100% here, I'm saving it at 80%. So I'm throwing away pixels. So definitely is making this a lot smaller. So it's 19 kilobytes. I'm going to say OK. It's going to save it to my desktop, and I'm going to save. I'm going to go to my desktop here. So here's the image that I just created. If I right click on it and go to my properties, it will bring up the information about this image. If I right click on the original image and go to properties, it will bring up the information. So now we can compare the information. We went from 4 megabytes, okay, so this 4 million bytes to 19,000 bytes. Definitely a big difference with how fast this image will load. This will load in probably 2 packets from the server to the browser. So wherever somebody requests it, this one would take hundreds and hundreds of packets to actually load it. So there is a chance this could slow down your page. This is very important that you don't slow down your page. So we would use the smaller image on our website and it will load faster. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to follow me, subscribe somewhere around here. And if you would like to leave a comment and give me more suggestions on other videos you'd like me to create, please do. I'd appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.